Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the penultimate round of the inaugural season on the Endurance Racing League's forum. And there you see pretty healthy championship lead, in fact double third position, and he's qualifying for Brazil down in a lowly fourth. I think that's the lowest qualifying position I've had all season. Jacko on pole again, so that means the last round will be a shootout for the most poles of the season. I think we're equal on 9 apiece. So congratulations to him. Both Lotuses also out qualifying me. It seems like it was very much a wheel track in terms of qualifying. Anyhow, we'll see what we can do from fourth on the grid. Start to build the revs. 1 light, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5, and we're off. Very good launch there, in fact. We can go straight past Cart Dude and go to the inside of Stylen and perhaps even Drogler. Breaking at a nice point there. Drogler's gone very deep. We're going to have an opportunity here. Oh, that hand's up in the air, and we are through into first position straight away. So, hashtag pad hacks very much active there. And we're going to cut to lap 2, and Drogler's going to have a cheeky look down the inside here. You can see his front left tyre there, and we put our arm in the air for the second time in the race in only 2 laps from 71. Did maintain the position though, and we go purple there, but I think we did get the fastest lap, as Jacko is right behind. He's going to have a look here, I think. And he's down the inside, he's thrown it down there, it's really about a bit too deep, and we're going to get the position straight back. Great close battle there with the Red Bull driver. And although we get the fastest lap there, we still have Jacko right behind very soon after. And it seems that we're breaking away from Stylen, but he sort of come across diagonally there and we're both gone off. Hopefully we can rejoin. I think that affected him way worse than it affected me, because Stylen's 1, he's got through, and 2, I think Jacko cooked his tyres in a very sideways moment he had in the middle of that. No, I didn't really do so. So we're going to pit here on lap 23. Stylen pitted the lap before, and Jacko 2 before that, I think. Trying to get an undercut on both of us. I could have gone a bit further on those tyres, so I didn't want to let those guys get in front of me with an undercut. And here comes some of the most consistent lap times I've ever seen. Look at the gap, 1.1 back to Jacko, just out of DRS, and 1.1 again the next lap. Making sure no mistakes. 1 second, in fact, the lap after that. And basically that whole stint was me making sure he didn't have DRS, but he's popped into the pits there a bit early, but of course I'm going to mirror him because it said 15 minutes to rain, and that current set wasn't going to make it to the rain period. So a third set of options for all 3 of us, I believe. I think we were the only 3 in the race to do that. And we're going to emerge in front of Jacko, and Stylen is going to emerge behind Jacko. With the fastest lap there, we managed to get the gap up to 2 seconds, which is pretty much the highest it was in the dry phase. But Stylen actually taking the fastest lap on the same lap, and that was the fastest lap of the race because it started to get a bit wet after that. And into the pits goes Jacko. I think Stylen follows him in that lap. And I go in the next lap to make sure that I don't get hugely undercut, but I think they chose the right lap. Look how close this is. Up ahead of us, there's 3 other cars in the race, about to be lapped by the 3 of us. So all 6 cars pretty much on this second straight here. We're right next to Jacko for the lead of the race. He's slightly ahead, in fact. We're going to stick it down the inside here. We got a lot better traction out of that corner. Being on the pad, I think this weather is starting to favour me. But he's still down the inside here. We're going to go on the outside and then sweep back across to maintain to the first position, which we didn't really relinquish from now until the end. We just start to lap these guys, and we pull away from Jacko and Stylen on the wheel. And yeah, this really kind of helped me actually, these lap guys, because As you can see here, I catch and they all let me through very nicely, thank you very much. Cena played this quite smart and stayed ahead until the wet phase, which we now approach. And unfortunately for Dregler, Cena's also in a Red Bull, so he had to stack slightly and he lost the position to Styling in these stops as we go to the wet blue stripe tyre. In fact, I think Cena's going to let us through right now. As you see, that there's a gap you can slot into and perhaps follow me since he's on my pad as well in the wet. Okay, really unfortunate that the three-way battle got ended like this. 7 seconds back to Styling. I think actually both 3-car battles for first, second, third and for 4th, 5th and 6th were pretty much broken up by this wet weather, which is very close to the first 50 laps, but we lose Dregler with only a few laps to go, 10 laps in fact, out of 3rd position. So Styling is in 2nd and Cena moved up to 3rd. And on the final lap, he paused to celebrate. Look at the gap, it's huge now, it's actually over 20 seconds. And yeah, we led every lap despite being so close to the first 50 and being undercut slightly. We lap Fox as he struggles in the wet conditions. He was having a great race though up until the wet. And across we go for a 6th victory in a row. And look at that margin in the end, 28 seconds. Doesn't do justice to just how close this race was. And one more race to go this season, double points though in Abu Dhabi. So I look forward to it, and I'll see you then guys. I've been Jacko. See you in Abu Dhabi.